Welcome back, guys. We're still doing our best to stay warm up here. The horses are going to be here soon, so today we're going to be working on some stalls and paddocks. Let's get to it. These salmon patties are really good. We got a little bit of snow last night. I'm gonna go outside, start cleaning it up, and then I'm gonna get to work. We're just gonna get started shoveling out this little space here. We'll run a magnet over it to make sure there's no screws, and then we'll get this fencing hopefully run. All these panels are kind of mishmashed and they don't really go together, so I'm gonna have to do some cutting and some bolting to get them to go together. We'll try to put a gate right here, and I'm gonna try to stall off a little bit of this run-in barn here, and then we're just waiting on the horses. Load the leftover lumber we have here in this trailer for a project I have going back at the cabin, and then we're going to start working on these stalls and this front fencing.
Got quite a bit.
That's a doozy right there.
Yeah.
There's one side. So I think what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm just going to stall off the hay side, and we'll use the rest of this as a run-in barn. So I'm going to put one of these doors up on this pressure treated post, and then I'll see what I can do to fill the other part of it. I'm gonna see if I can get this door on. Yes. I think that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to build a little half wall to fill that in there, and I think I'm going to go ahead and stall off the other side too, just because I have the door and I'm here, so I might as well.
I'm going to run down, make a quick lunch, then get back here. Just going to whip up a really quick flatbread, then get back up and work on the barn. Alright, got lunch. Gonna go head back up, see how he's doing.
You. Yum. Now I'm gonna doors are up. I'm just going to make a little half wall here. I'd like to sink a post and build the wall off of that instead of running a board all the way across, but it's almost going to be impossible to sink a post right now. So I'm going to run this 2x4 all the way across to the other side, and then I'll just frame a wall right off of that, and we're going to call that good. It would be better if I had pressure treated lumber to lay on the ground like this, but I don't have any more, so this is going to have to do. Moved it. Maybe I should let that come up a little. What do you think? Up a little bit.
Lena, that's the stall. What do you think?
Okay, I'm gonna put one more latch on and then I'm gonna start into this one. Tow it on the ground behind you, all around in that stall, and it's gonna pick up all the nails and things.
Important job, Lena.
Important job, I'll let you in. Here you go.
Okay.
And just like that, she's contained. Horse.
The first horse in the barn.
I wonder if that will keep you. I bet it won't.
Oh, no.
I bet you jump over that.
Oh, yeah. She hates containment. Oh my gosh.
I think that's a drill bit.
I'll keep my drill bit. I forget what I did on the other side of. Or I could run, you know, like right up it. I'm just gonna try to finish closing in this paddock. I got these old beat up gates here. I'm gonna cut some of this excess stuff off them and try to fit them in here. I'm gonna try to make a door here, but there's a big frozen dirt pile right where I wanna open the door, so I'll probably have to raise it up pretty high to get it to open and close, but we can always lower it again in the spring, and that will be it. We're basically done and ready. Gonna get rid of this wheel. I think what I'm gonna do is just lob this off and then just mount it right to this post. It's not ideal, but I can't push the fencing too much further back that way because there's a mound there and a mound there. gates are up. I don't feel too bad about cutting those because I actually dragged them out from under a building that fell on them. So they're up there. I got these posts up. I was able to sister them to the original foundation of this old barn, so they're nice and sturdy. I'm gonna run something across the top here to help rugged them up a little more, and then we'll put this gate on. Okay, that should be pretty rugged. I'm gonna try to get this gate on here, and then that's that until the horses get here. We're losing about 6 minutes of daylight every day here, so the work days aren't very long. My grinder just blew apart cutting some of that stuff. It's a good thing I did have the safety glasses. I'm gonna have to keep it up kind of high because, you know, there's dirt around here. Gates on. I'm gonna have to chip away at this dirt a little bit to get it to swing open further, but it will work for now, and in the summertime we'll shovel all this out. I'm gonna get my chainsaw, I'm gonna lob this little bit off, I'm gonna throw a few more screws in some of this fencing, and then I'm gonna call it a day. That's pretty much done. We have a few odds and ends left, but we're basically ready for them. I'm gonna finish some of this miscellaneous stuff in the spring, but there's no need to worry about it right now. And I think the girls are gonna go home, make some pizza, and I'm gonna clean up a little bit.
So Dennis mentioned that it has been a while since we had a sourdough pizza, and it has been a while. I think the last time we cooked one of these, we were doing our fish wheel build, so we're gonna have that tonight. Gotta put all these away. It always reminds me of my grandparents. They made the best pizzas. They used a yeast dough though, and garden grown tomatoes, homemade sauce. They used to make, when they would do their pizza nights, they would make a fried dough sandwich as like an appetizer, and you put cold cuts in it, and then have the pizza, and then a salad. All right, I'm gonna do prosciutto and black olive on this one. Then a salmon and cream cheese. Probably enough sauce. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop this one in the oven while we do the others. Alright, we're gonna pop this one in the oven too.
You want to try it?
Yeah. I might eat a little more for the top. Next, I'm gonna get onto the cheese and olives.
There we go.
Time for the nose.
Oh, great. Check this. You know what? I think this one, is almost done. But this salmon is done.
You ready for yours, Lane?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the cheese.
With the cheese?
This sauce is on point. Oh, it's been too long since we had pizza.
Since the summer, we were doing our fish wheel and we made campfire pizza.
Cooks a lot quicker on a campfire. Well, I'm really happy to have that all done. We have a few things left to do, but nothing that can't wait till spring. We just have to get some bedding, a little bit of tack, and some things for the inside form. They'll be here the week after Thanksgiving, and we're excited to get them here.
On to the next project.
On to the next project.
Hey guys, this is Amy and Dennis from Holdfast, Alaska. We are a small family living in the eastern interior, building a subsistence homestead.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll see you on the next one.